threes. Not a guy like this who has.
It's a Western Conference battle here at the Staples Center in downtown Los Angeles as the Lakers look to work home court advantage. The Spurs would love to finish off this road trip on a good note. Wilson Chandler still injured. They're counting the days until he returns.
And I don't think anybody expected them to be playing this well in his absence, guys. Somehow, they haven't really seemed to miss him at all. I was sure there'd be some kind of drop-off.
Well, you know, we knew they had depth, but you're right. Surprising how well they've weathered that loss. Nevertheless, though, I'm sure they're eagerly looking forward to him getting back into the lineup.
We've got a chance here. That is just nasty.
The athleticism on that finish.
The solo alley-oop. That's not something we see too often.
Timed it perfectly. You're right, and caught the defense totally off guard.
And guys, how about his coach? Looked like his heart was in his throat there for a second. Now, though, he's able to smile. More of a smile of relief.
And then Carter with the dunk. We've mentioned it before, but it's been confirmed that Freak has become a complete workout maniac. Whenever he can, Clark, it seems he's putting in extra minutes to improve his game.
And, Kevin, you know that's why he's the player he is today. There's no way around it. It's not just about talent, but you've got to be able to work at your craft and have the discipline and dedication to do so, and Freak has that.
Pass to Carroll. Carter with it, picked up by Kobe. Carter kicks to Carroll. Up top, Randall. Pass to Carter. 5 on the clock. That's good. Carter's got his third basket of the night right there.
How about 3 or 4 from the floor to start? That's always a good sign.
Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
Here's Aldridge. Aldridge can't get that one to fall. Lakers have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game.
And very little fight put up by the defense as he made his way to the bucket for the jam.
They did seem to take the cautious approach, Greg, when it came to defending that one. You're right.
And, guys, it's not the time for caution now. I mean, they've got to be aggressive and take some risks to see if they can cut that lead down.
That Kia Slam Cam replay really gave you a good look at the action. Bryant has the open look. San Antonio again missing. And here's the fast break. Carroll leading the way. He gives them a double-digit lead. Randall's got his first basket.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
Really left alone that time.
And boy, did they need that one. Their first make in the 5 field goal attempts they've had.
Carter drives in. And he jams it with authority.
What an incredible run they're on right now. Offense as well as I've ever seen it played.
Every single guy on their team with the absolute Midas magic touch, shooting the lights out here.
Double team on Parker. Bryant with it. And it's Carter picking him up. Back to Bryant. Shoots. Randall grabs the board.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
That drive by Carter. Lakers passing it around. Over to the left wing. Leonard with the steal. And the Spurs pushing it up now. Leonard with the ball. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Leonard's got his first 2 points of the night.
You know, his ability is matched only by his energy, guys. I mean, he's usually in the middle of everything for his team.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Doris Burke has information for us. Doris?
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Byron Scott coaching his team during the break. He went over the offensive plan and that it hinges on running through Carter. Coach putting the pressure squarely on his shoulders by asking him to be the key man in the offense. It's not something they ask of him every game, but when they do, he can usually handle it. So still in the opening quarter and already some adjustments being made. Back to you, Kevin.
And thank you, Doris. Now here is Carter following the miss by LaMarcus Aldridge. Carter against Green. And the Lakers get it back. Mozgov, some solid defense from Aldridge.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
That's good.
Wow, that's a really smooth finish.
That's why we and they always love seeing him at the end of those breaks. He makes it look fun and easy.
Now here's Randall. He had 10 points in the win against Phoenix. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green.
Risky pass in a situation like that. Very lucky that wasn't a steal.
Fortunate to get it through. I thought he was headed the other way with that one.
Roy Hibbert's checked in for Mozgov. Here's Green. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against the Kings in Sacramento.
And then how about the block shots, guys? I mean, just overpowering on the defensive side. Really, he was the intimidator.
Now here's Carroll. The drive by Russell. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Boy, I tell you what, nice little run here they're going on.
And getting to the 10 has been the key. They're getting point-blank looks time and time again.
Carroll with the rebound. And it's the Lakers' ball. They're on a 17-7 run. Russell passes to Carroll. Hibbert dishes to Carter, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Carter's got 15 points.
And there are more points tacked on here to the early lead.
And it's a nice lead as well. I mean, it's no mystery how they've done it. They're attacking the basket.
Now here's Leonard. He had a 15-point. Spurs trail by 18. Carter in a two-guard. Julius Randle is out there with Mozgov. Then it's Russell. And it's Teague in at the small forward. That's who's in the game for the Lakers.
And able to pad his stats a little bit there on that play. The board and the bucket.
And you know, Greg, that'll put him in the good graces of that coaching staff, too. My goodness.
Kevin and Greg, hard work on the offensive glass always. Does that. I mean, his fans will remember the dunk, but the coaches love the rebound.
So it's San Antonio now after the basket by the Lakers. And Bryant kicks to Aldridge. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Lakers leading by 16. Carter outside. Back to Russell. There's the pass to Teague. The feed now to Carter. Outside, Russell launches it. That one falls, coming off Carter's feet. Russell's got his second bucket tonight.
Clearly, they've been the hotter team here in the first half.
Well, they've been grit and grind, working for those high percentage shots, and quite honestly, it's paid off for them.
Mozgov with the block.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage, and as a result, they've got a big lead.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Lakers.
You know, they've done a great job of getting a hand up on shooters. Actually have gotten a lot of blocks as well, solidifying that defensive effort.
And also,
That is just nasty.
about the athleticism on that finish.
How's that for a one-man show? Put this fella on Broadway. Self-service.
The most magnificent alley-oop he could have chosen.
Yeah, and he pulls that one off, guys, to perfection.
That is good. Teague's got 5.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but also the body movement off the ball that's created a lot of those opportunities.
Will it go? Carter pulls it in. Carter's got his 3rd rebound tonight. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Randall kicks to Russell. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Here's Carter. Dishes it to Mozgov. Again, Los Angeles.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
And here's Kobe for 3. And it's good on the assist by Parker. Parker's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Russell kicks to Carter. Kobe with the steal. Leonard attacking, feeds to Parker. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made. Last game for the Lakers, they picked up the W against the Suns.
Yeah, the confidence just exuding in that performance on the offensive end. I mean, really illustrates how this team clicks when guys are communicating and executing as a cohesive unit.
Yeah, roadkill is hard to get in this league. I mean, to be a great NBA team, you've got to be able to have that kind of performance on the road. Focused, purposeful, and productive. Really solid.
The Spurs making a switch here. Green's checked in. Now let's go to Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Suns played some outstanding basketball. He finished with 22 points, and he was a thief out there as well, adding a hefty amount of steals to his totals. It was a performance for the ages, and one that will have the whole league talking.
Thanks, Doris, for revisiting what was an astounding performance.
Yeah, that's certainly one that we'll be talking about here for a long time.
I say it would make it to his greatest hits file. No doubt about it.
From deep three-point range, great D that time from Green. San Antonio's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. And the foul called on Freak. So as we conclude the first two.
Certainly good numbers from you shooting the ball in the first half. What has been your approach on offense?
Welcome back, everyone, to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the third and fourth quarters.
Some outstanding numbers in this one for Carter. He's got 24 points and 2 steals. He's getting it done, making plays by setting up his teammates and grabbing some nice boards, too.
And also, how about the intangibles? All the little things that he's done. That's also really important.
Here's who Greg Popovich is starting in the second half. Kawhi Leonard is out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. Then there's Kobe. And then there's Steven Adams, and it's Parker in at the point. Los Angeles has gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Leonard with no one around. Open jump shot off the mark.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Outside, Russell fires from deep. That one falls, coming off Carter's feet. Carter's got 5 assists in the game.
His ball distribution tonight just as good as it gets.
Yeah, it sure has been. I mean, all you have to do is look at the numbers. There's no line in those totals.
Leonard, that's for 2. Another miss by Leonard.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Here's Carter. Outside, Russell jacks up a 3. And another 3 for the Lakers.
The D has gotten a little lax defending the three-point shot at that end.
3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have come from beyond.
Leonard with a screen on Russell. Parker dishes to Leonard. Here's Aldridge. No good on the triple.
And out of the gates here in this second half, they have not started well. 0 of 3.
Carter, that's good.
This looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
I don't know. There might be more defense in the warm-ups. Right now, these are just shooting game shots.
Parker drives in. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
That one goes down, but offensively, just 1 of 4 to start the third quarter.
The Spurs shooting their first free throw attempt on the night.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws, so those are numbers you'll be happy with.
Yeah, they had the kind of success from the line that would make any coach breathe a sigh of relief, guys.
Leonard, the pass to Parker. He feeds it to Aldridge. He kicks it to Leonard. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Outside, Bryant. 4 on the clock. And that'll be San Antonio as it goes out of bounds. Spurs retain possession. And some changes.